Hello Zorgonians, and welcome back to another video. I had really hoped not to make this video. In fact, this is my second take mostly because I didn't think I would have to make it in the first place. So recently, I made a video called How to Not Make YouTube Videos, and posted it in a Discord full of YouTubers that were my... Pretty simple. Alright, so the first thing I did was... The first rendition of this video I did was super toxic and vehement, and really I don't have the energy in it anymore. I can't reach through to these people, and it really it breaks every ounce of my intellectual responsibility, because there's nothing I can say or do that will remind them that what they are doing is so stupid, and I can't do or say anything because they will not hear me out. Alright? There's nothing I can say or do that will make them listen. Okay? Now, I am not supposed to name drop anybody, so I won't. No. I want to make this abundantly clear to anybody that is on the fence. My video was not hate, it was criticism. And the fact that these people that are over the age of 18, for the most part, and are my peers, are my age, they cannot take criticism, despite the fact that they are my peers, despite the fact that they are on YouTube, despite the fact that they are on the internet. They cannot take criticism. Alright? My criticism was very, very mild. Alright? The recording I did, that I deleted, because I didn't think I'd have to make this, was very toxic. I tore into Zack Attack and the rest of them. I called them autistic. I called them fucking retarded, because I was angry. I can't be angry anymore, because there's nothing... No matter what I say or do, nothing I say or do will get... It is to the point where I try to be civil and talk with them. Talk with them. Just talk with them. And I don't know, I don't want to insult their intelligence, but it literally seems like they can't understand what I'm saying. Like they don't understand the vocabulary or anything. Because I went into Zack Attack's stream, and you can go to his stream, look at the chat, I'm sure. But I joined the chat to try to get him to go into a private chat and talk this out like adults. Like men, alright? He already said no multiple times. I was hoping to get through to him so I wouldn't have to make this video. Now you're saying, alright Zorlin, you didn't have to make this video, blah blah blah, you could have just let it go. No, I'm sorry, but I can't. These are my peers. These are the people that are supposed to be making the same content as me. They're supposed to be in the same league as me. And it really frustrates me that they are nothing like me. And it really frustrates me that they can't even be self-aware. Now, I could put them on blast. I could tell you to go dislike their channels. I could do all that shit. Alright, I could. But there's no point, because these people will stagnate. These people will not grow, because they will not listen. They will not listen to criticism. They will continue to sit in their bubble, and they will continue to jerk each other off. There is nothing that anyone can say or do to get through to them, because they will not listen. It is the equivalent of a 5-year-old putting their fingers in their ears and screaming la la la. They will not fucking understand. They will not try to comprehend. They will not try to see the other points of view. Okay? So, what I'm trying to get through to you is that I do not hate Zack Attack. I do not hate anybody in this world, for the matter. There are very few people that could be put on that list, including some dictators and some genocidal maniacs. The reason why I made that video was not because I hated their channel. I am trying to clarify this for anybody that is on the fence. Anybody from Zack Attack or any of their subscriber base that have just heard about me from Zack Attack and the rest of them. From that point of view, you have no context to the situation. What you are seeing is me trying to get in contact with Zack so we can finish this without making videos, without putting it out. Because the video that I made got more views than I normally would, which I guess I'm thankful for. I guess I should make more drama content, you know? But it doesn't give me any satisfaction. It doesn't. I just keep getting a more sinking feeling in my stomach that this is just a hopeless cause. But part of me just can't let this go. And I know that that's petty in some form of way, but I can't let this go. I have to put my side of the story out there, and I have to make sure that what I am saying is known to the public, okay? Moving on. I made specific rebuttals to a stream that Zack Attack made, and he was in a group with a bunch of people. And I'm going to put the clips here. Obviously, if he tries to strike down my video, I will get a strike on his channel. I will counterclaim. I'm not afraid to go to court. I'm not afraid of that. Alright? So before you try to strike down my video, Zack Attack and all them, please think about this and use your brains. I'm not afraid to go to court. Alright? Moving on from that. I'm going to be using their clips. Fair use. Not the full video. Not stealing it. This video is probably not even going to be monetized, so don't worry about that either. Alright. So, throughout the stream that he posted, he was replying to a comment that I made in the Discord that they banned me from. What happened is that I got sick and tired of hearing about how they were just fucking jerking each other off, right? So I made an alternate account, I had someone invite me, I joined the server, made the comment, made like a paragraph going over everything that they had been saying. And he went over that in the stream, and that's what he's replying. Okay. One of the things I said was that someone in their group made a fake account and commented, "Go suck a big one." John Smith was the name. Of course, I didn't get to take a snip of this because they removed the comment as soon as I pointed that out to them. I know that that's somewhat, you're gonna have to just listen to me here. I don't know why you think I would make this up, but the fact that you deleted it just shows that you know that what you said was wrong. And that in of itself just proves that you really don't understand what you're doing, except you do. Alright, moving on.
Wrong. You're saying the N-word every fucking sentence.
You're saying nigga every other sentence. He said N-word. And this was a reply to me saying that I'm trying to be civil. Okay? Do you not understand that me saying nigga is not, me insulting anyone? It's not me being in any form uncivil? Do you not get that? Because me saying nigga is the most benign thing possible. Very few black people would be offended at that. Okay? Moving on.
If we're trying to make our videos better, we all in this server are trying to tell each other. We post our videos for people to watch, or they watch back, like Flame, myself, Fragati, Ace, Josie, Justin, whoever it may be. We watch their videos, and sometimes I'll tell them, hey, here's what you can improve on with this, here's what you can do with this and this and this, and they do the same thing for me. Flame's done it for me 1,000,000 times.
Now, I don't know if he goes over this, and if it does, I'll go over it in more detail, but basically what Zack Attack wanted me to do was he wanted me to go to him in private and tell him, hey, this is, this is what you could improve about your video. Zach, I don't know if you know this, but I asked Fragati to do that, alright? Because I didn't want to come off like an asshole. Because some people took you guys for a joke, alright? Not name dropping. But some people literally just looked at you guys like you were fucking jokes. I was trying to legitimately criticize. I was taking you seriously. And part of me, in the back of my mind, is thinking, maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have just laughed it off and let them think that I still thought their content was even mildly impressive. Moderately. Okay? Okay, moving on.
Honestly, it's on Google Images. I used it myself. I'm not stealing it from anybody else.
He's talking
But
honestly,
why should it matter about stealing thumbnail? Everybody does it.
I found the image on Google. I found the thumbnail on Google Images. I didn't steal it. All right, Zach, do you not understand that Google Images is a what's the best word to use here? It's open source, okay? That means that anybody can upload images to it, alright? Now, I didn't spend the time to go find the exact thumbnail that you stole, because that would take too long, and it would take me a very long time to find the exact video that you stole it from. And I doubt that you could even find that out. But that's irrelevant. You stole someone else's thumbnail. You literally admitted that you found the thumbnail on Google Images and used it as your own. It is your job as a content creator to make sure you are not stealing other people's content. Alright? Now, I made this mistake years ago. Alright? And nobody came after me or anything, but it's really just your responsibility as a content creator to make sure you're not stealing things. For example, now this is just a thrown out example. I'm just throwing it out there. I have specifically went to an artist on DeviantArt. I went to this artist on DeviantArt and I said, hey, can I use this image? It was an image of Carnage. I said, hey, can I use this image for a SCP I'm planning on writing for the SCP Foundation Wiki? He hasn't, I don't know if he's replied to me, probably. But the point is that I didn't just take the image and use it. Because that's called stealing, Zack Attack. That's called taking someone else's work and uploading it as your own. That's just an example. I'm throwing it out there. Alright? Moving on. Everybody steals thumbnails, so why does it matter? Argumentum ad populum is when basically you say, oh, all these people did this, so therefore it's okay if I did this. For example, it is common practice for a lot of people in a certain community. For example, let's just throw this out there, liberals. It is a certain thing amongst liberals that all liberals believe that weed should be legal. This is just a throwaway, okay? Now, if a liberal said, you know, all these people, all these friends of mine say that weed should be legal, then weed should be legal. Alright? That's an example, but that's what argumentum ad populum is. It's when you use other people and the populace, the people around you, to validate your argument. And it's a fallacy. It's basically not going to stand up in a logical argument. Okay? Moving on from that.
Why, nobody gets pissed for stealing thumbnails.
Most people don't steal thumbnails. I don't, and I know a lot of people that don't steal thumbnails. Okay, and I'm sure I addressed this later on, but just one example. I put it down here somewhere. Ali A was an example. He lost 30,000 subscribers because he stole thumbnails and someone pointed it out to him. I go over this later in the rebuttals, but I just wanted to point that out.
You know, banned or acting childish.
You got banned because you were acting childish. Can you please explain to me how I was acting childish? I don't think you can. I was letting you know I criticized you in a recent video so that you didn't just find out from some random person and go to the video. I was letting you know that I made the video so that it came from me and me alone, alright? That's the point of me posting it in Nonsense and Fun. It wasn't to put you all on blast, it wasn't to roast you, it wasn't childish. It was me being responsible, alright? Moving on.
Yeah, because, it's like, he wants us to get an editor, yeah, because, we have the fucking time to find somebody to edit our videos.
Do you not have to pay for that shit, do you?
You have to pay for editing software. This is just plain false. One example I can give you is Lightworks. Lightworks is a free video editing software. It's not the best, but I got it from when I was part of Freedom, the MCN. It's not bad. Pick it up. Edit it. Please. For the love of God. Because all your videos are super long. And it's really hard to digest videos that are super long. Moving on.
He did not, in fact, treat us with respect and dignity. He treated us like garbage.
You treated us like garbage. Again, if you watch the video, I actually provide legitimate criticisms, and I'm not just treating you like garbage. I'm sorry if I used the word fucking and retard and artistic a few times. But it's hard not to, and for the most part I was joking, if you didn't catch that in my tone. Like with King Booger, for example. The few things that I called him out for was mostly joking. Like the fucking trailer thing. Who the fuck cares? The last, three of his last 5 uploads were trailers. Who the fuck cares? I was joking about it. I don't know if you could catch that in my tone, and I'm sorry if you couldn't, but I was not treating you like garbage. Moving on.
He thinks that we can't. He literally thinks we can't grow better.
You think we can't grow. I specifically know potential. And it's really frustrating to me because you don't use that potential. You squander it. Moving on.
Yeah, this motherfucker wants to say the N-word so fucking much, man. Oh my god. I can ban him for racism.
You're racist. I'm posting my DMs in full with Jugs, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not. Because the asshole that accused me of being racist, one of their friends, which they called out, he messaged me and was like, hey, he friended me on Discord and messaged me like, hey, are you the guy that's saying nigger? And I said, yeah. And then he called me racist, and then I invited my friend, Jugs, I invited my friend Jugs to the channel and tried to get, him to explain to the kid, just because a white guy says nigga does not mean he's racist. Okay. So, I just want to point this out very, very clearly. I am not a racist. If I was a racist, I can't believe I have to say this, but I do not view any other race lesser or greater than any other. All humans have the same capability of being disgusting or beautiful. There is no... I don't believe that black people are insignificant compared to white people, alright? That should be evidence enough. But the fact that I took the time to respond to you, whoever you were, I don't remember your name, you were a 14-year-old black kid, you know who you are. You messaged me. You said I was racist. I responded to you, and I said, listen, if I was a racist, I would just call you a nigger and move on. Alright. So the reason why they're calling me racist is because the black kid posted a segment of our discussion where I basically told him, look, if you think a white person saying nigga is racist, go talk to your grandfather and listen to him tell you about how they used to roast black people's skins alive in lynching. That's what I said. That's what they think I said is racist. That is not racist. Things like that really did happen. Like, that was real racism. White people killing black people simply because they were black. That's racism. Me saying nigga is nowhere close to racism. Okay? Now, I would post a screenshot, but I can't. I literally can't because he deleted the conversation. The same with the next point I wrote down. You said in the stream that you were not going to leave the server. You left the server. I can't post the screenshot because you banned me. It's frustrating because they undermined a lot of my points unwittingly, probably, by banning me, deleting their comments, and all this other shit. Really shady shit, really disgusting shit. And I can't... You're just going to have to go out on a limb here and believe me here that I had these screenshots. I wish I had taken them earlier. I didn't, because I didn't think I'd have to make this video. Moving on.
The reason why I made the other Nonsense and Fun version 2, because it's for all of us who are trying to help each other grow and get better. We honestly do help each other out and get better and grow as YouTubers and as people and as editors and as content creators.
You say that you made Nonsense and Fun 2 so we could all grow and improve our channel. No, you made it because you couldn't ban me. I am pretty certain this is the case, as after I posted that paragraph, that I'm going to post in the description, you said, let me ban this stalker, and then proceeded to delete that message. So Flameless took away your fucking ban hammer because you banned Gilgamesh. And I can't... Gilgamesh wasn't even related to me. This is a side tangent. I don't even think Gilgamesh likes me. I'm pretty sure he hates me. So the fact that you banned him and then called everybody that had ever known me a minion is even more disgusting. The fact that you would belittle people and just say that they're my minions and ban them. Moving on. Nobody gets pissed for stealing thumbnails. Yes, people do. I went over this. Allier lost 30,000 subscribers for stealing thumbnails. Okay?
Brian, you're criticizing us. That's not helping.
You're criticizing us. That's not helping. This wasn't Zack Attack. This was one of his friends. Criticism is literally meant to be constructive. Alright? It's meant to improve you. It's not meant to break you down. That's called insulting. That's called defamation, the thing that you guys are doing. Calling me a racist and all that. Like, not that I would ever go this far, because these guys probably don't understand what they're saying is literally the defamation, which is a crime. I would never do this, but I could take them to court. I very well could. Moving on. The last thing that I want to talk about here, which is why Fragati blocked me on not only Steam and Discord. I told him that I wasn't impressed with some of the things that they were saying, and let me go over it.
Because you can.
Where does this guy live? Do any of you guys know a person who can track where he lives? Let's do a nice.
I know
thread
someone
on
who
it.
can
Let's
too,
tell
but
him-
I don't
Let's
talk to
tell
him
him
anymore.
like scarily.
Talk
But he can like.
And then let's use that as like a scary threat. Like, how about you shut up?
Fragati literally says, does anybody know where this guy lives? Do we know a person near him so we can scare him? Can we use his IP to track him? Okay, so I don't know if you know how incredibly stupid you are for recording yourself saying this, or how incredibly criminal it is for you to say this, but that's called doxing, and more specifically, like more legally, in more legal terms, that's called document tracing, and it's very illegal. I could press charges. I won't, but I could, because you literally recorded yourself saying it. I have evidence. There's no debate about that. That's conspiracy to commit document tracing. I don't understand how more I have to go over. So those are all the rebuttals I posted, right? Now I'm going to go over this on my own. Okay, so you could say that, Zorlin, what you're doing, it's not really, beneficial to you or your channel. You're getting lots of dislikes, blah, blah, blah. I have 120 views on the drama video that I made, okay? I don't think that dislikes really matter. It doesn't really do anything in the algorithm, so they can dislike it all they want. I don't really care. Now, I'm gonna go fucking edit this video. I'm gonna go get the gameplay clip, and then I'm gonna go post it in Zach's stream, so he can listen to it. And Zach, if you're listening, just use your brain and talk to me, because I was never malicious in my intent to make that video. If I was malicious, I would have simply roasted you about how greasy your hair looks and how terrible your mic is and shit like that. Like, I could have been rude and mean, but I wasn't. I was trying to be constructive. Me insulting your appearance or your microphone quality, even though that kind of is relevant to your quality of videos, not my point. I was trying to be nice. I pulled so many punches. I edited that video, the video that I uploaded. I edited that video so that it wouldn't contain me insulting you. I spent time to make sure that I specifically did not insult you. Alright? And you still took it as an insult. Hopefully I won't have to make any more videos. Hopefully. Anyways, Zorgonians, I'm not going to do the outro. If you watch the video, that's enough for me. Subscribe if you want. Do what you want. Bye.